Well, good morning folks, baling and wrapping is on the agenda today for the young farmer. Welcome back along, and my name is Andy. We've got a lot to do. We're just pulling up into the yard because we're a little bit late getting away, and we've got some silage to go and bale. Silage to bale, silage to wrap, and then we might have to get called in to help clear that field as well. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Got everything hooked up late last night. Everything's looking good. And I believe the rake man has been in already, so we'll just swing in here. Park this there for now. I'll jump straight into the class and off we go. We've got the Lely Welga out of the shed. I love this combination, just looks beautiful. And off we go. It's not too far of a drive actually, so it's going to be quite quick and easy for us to get there. We were only doing the headlands, so I think in total is about I made 6 acres to do across the 2 fields to start with, but it'll be a nice little opportunity for us to make sure everything's functioning properly. A bit of a warm-up really. Get some beacons turned on. Fantastic. So yeah, nice little opportunity for us to dial in the baler, get that functioning properly, go and get the wrapper as well and do the same for that, and then we'll see how we get on. So yeah, it's a little bit of a damp start actually today, but the customer has said they want it done, so that's exactly what we'll do. But yeah, yesterday was a beautiful drying day. There's a little bit of mist hanging around. The problem is when we're near the body of water here, the mist hangs around that little bit longer than perhaps usual, but not a lot we can do about that. Okay, continue this way. So it looks like it's all rode up there at least. That's a good start. I'm going to go down to there's a little gate on the track here we can jump into, and there's for that far field, but we'll do this one first as we're right here. There we go. Okay, so we just need to get ourselves unfolded out of here, and then we'll get ourselves set away. Alright, and everything is unfolded, the bit is looking good. We're just going to fire it up. We had this running over the yard a bit when we were greasing it all up. Seems to be going very well, and now we're away. So yeah, this is the first silage of the year for us. First silage in Peterville as well. Certainly doesn't seem like there's anyone else who's that I've seen in the area who are going, but you know, we're going to make a start on that one. So yeah, there's not a lot of grass here, but you know, it is what we can only kind of bale what's in front of us. Looks like the customers put 2 rows into 1, which is quite handy actually, just to make it a little bit more worthwhile. Okay, back we go. And that's the first bale. Before we go any further, we'll just have that knocked off there. And let's have a look to make sure it's looking all good in terms of bales. That's nice, and we're only doing the 4-foot bales, but it looks nice and tight there. All the strings are looking good as well. Beautiful. That's good enough for me, I would reckon, and we can get ourselves going. Alright, and so bale number 2 is out there. It's such a beautiful area to bale in here. It's really stunning. Grass is good. It's not going to be a problem here. The bale is swallowing through it like it's going out of fashion at the moment. So we're going to keep going, keep cracking along through, and then we'll see how we get on in that next field there. The raking job is not the best. It's a little bit messy in the corners here where we've, well, I don't know what they were doing, but we'll make the most of it. We can get it all picked up anyway. Grass-wise, yeah, it's ideally you'd always want to get around 9-10 bales an acre. We're not going to get anywhere near that, I don't think. Perhaps 4, maybe 4.5, 5. So not ideal, but hey ho. It's not my ground, so it's not really my problem. All I gotta do is bale where I'm told to bale. I'm trying to stick some of these bales in the area where they just won't fall away either. Because to start rolling down that hill there, there's only one place they're going to go, and that's bang into the middle of the water. Excellent stuff, and off we go again. So how you all doing, folks? Anyway, I hope everyone is doing very well. Do let us know down in the comments below what you're working on. I had a great insight actually from a lot of you recently, which has been very informative actually. But yeah, it's always do like to kind of know. There's actually as well some updates that we're not looking too far away from getting on with a bit of winter barley. Actually, I've had a few people asking me if I can, if I'm going to be able to assist them with that, which is really good news. Obviously, we've got that combine that we need to start paying the bill for. So, if we can get some work in already, I'll be over the moon. So with that, the combine's still away at the yard where we're keeping it for now. I have had a few prices for a new shed as well, which could be interesting. I think the main thing, the price isn't that bad at all. It's just going to be the actual installation, when and how we do that will be the tricky thing. Here, I think that should do it. Okay, so this gets a little bit messy in the corner here. Got to figure out how to tidy all this bit up. Ooh. So yeah, I got the wrapper all done. At this stage, I really need to start thinking about getting some temporary help in. Just I can't drive 2 tractors in one go. I'm not that good yet. I need to figure that one out. But yeah, so we are on the lookout for some part-time drivers. Well, a part-time driver. Maybe some more help on top. I used to get my dad to help me a lot, but since moving to Scotland, he's not exactly around all the time. But we'll have to see about that one. And yeah, I need to find something we can do, and somebody who can assist me with that. But we will see. For now though, we're going to keep trundling through. We've got quite a lot to get cracking with. We'll get this done at least, and then see how it all goes from there. So we'll catch up with you when the baling's all good and done. Alright then folks, we're done, and the day has just got better and better really. That mist and dew has burnt away nicely, leaving me with a cracking view to get all this done today actually. 22 bales all in from about 6 acres, so we're a little less than 4 an acre, which is not ideal, but then as we already said, not a lot of grass on here this morning. Cleaned everything off there, blowing the baler down there, taking out all the grass, folded up, and we're looking good. So now, as you can see, these bales are pretty darn solid actually, nice and tight. 4-foot bales as requested. We can do 5s, but the customer wanted 4s, so who am I to argue? So we're going to go and take this back over to the yard, pick up the fast track, come down and get the wrapping started, and through the magic of editing, I'm sure we'll be behind the wheel of a fast track. So 3, 2, 1. So we're all ready to go there. The fast track, probably a little bit too big for the wrapper. It doesn't need to be that big at all. But hey, you're going to use the tools you've got, and I don't really want to have to keep taking the baler off and on. So the fast track will do for now. And you know, I'll make the most of it. Let's put it that way. It shouldn't take us too long to get these done. I always say for about every with the load and unloading, about a minute and a half for each bale there. So we should see about half an hour. Should be good to go. And I think what we'll try and do is stack them in an area which is a little bit flatter, just so we don't send them all rolling away. But we'll see how we get on. Now we have it all in hydraulics in here, so it's relatively easy to get set up and away. There we go. Should have plenty of wrap on here as well to keep us going. And off we go. Just knock off my lights. So yeah, we could really do find the second driver here, just so we can kind of wrap up immediately after. Well, behind the baler. A one-man can do it as long as there's not a great number of bales to do. Once you start getting into those high. Once you start getting to fields where you're baling out a couple hundred bales a day, then yeah, it's tough going. So we ideally want to kind of conquer that somehow. But hey, we'll figure that one out. Let's see what it's like to stack the bales here. See if they're going to want to roll away at all. This bale wrapper is not brand new. We've had this for, well, I've owned this for, this will be the 3rd season. And we didn't get it brand new then either. It was a couple of seasons old, so it's had a fair bit of use. Perfect, that's going to stay right now. But yeah, it does a perfect job for what we need, really. I am trying to continually increase the output that we have for silage, which is not always an easy task, but... Oh, missed it there. Yeah, there's quite a few potential opportunities around here for dairy herds, landowners who don't have their own gear, so we'll do what we can with that. It's a very distinctive sound though, isn't it, really, when you're wrapping that tear under the plastic there. You can always hear where you are. So now ideally as well, typically you want to have these bales moved and stacked as close to or as soon as they've been wrapped. Main reason for that being that the gases start to build up inside, and then it can lead to some potentially problematic issues with when you try and stack them later on. So have to wait and see about that. There we go, got that one. Okay, so just make our way down the hill here. Look at the view over the water there today, though. Just stunningly beautiful. One problem with being in the fast track here, it does make it a little tricky to see what I'm picking up. There we go, nailed it. Fantastic. Alright, so we'll let that wrapping continue. Like I say, we've got about 20 bales left to roll at. Shouldn't take us too long at all to do. And then, yeah, I think that's us. We'll be all done for here for now. I have no idea what he wants to do with the rest of this ground, actually. I don't know if he's going to make hay out of it, chop it, or what he's going to do. But I'm sure we'll be told if we needed to help. Oh, where's my phone? Let's go off again. Hello? It is, yes indeed. How are you doing? Great, yeah, great. I am a little bit at the moment, yeah, I'm just wrapping up a few, wrapping up some first cut sides, actually. Alright, yeah. Where is that? Over by the power station there? Okay. Perfect, I'd say about an hour or so I can make it over to you. Grand. Champion, we'll see you then. Wow, well, okay, that was the phone going again with another job. Stay there, Bale. There is another job coming through. We are going to finish this up as quickly as we can. And then it is off out in the baler again. We've got some more gentlemen who actually just farms over the back of Phil's land. Has some, he's got some baling to do. And then he's going to wrap it up himself, apparently. So, fun never stops really for us, does it? We will keep cracking through all this then. And then just as soon as we can, we'll jump into the baler and yeah, head off again, really. So that's good news. More to do, going to keep us busy. So we just need to get this all done. What we'll do then is we'll keep rattling through this. We've probably got about, like I said, another half an hour to do. As soon as we can, we'll swing across and we'll catch you up in the baler. So with that then, we're going to just try and get this all done as quickly as possible. We're about halfway through this first field. There's a few more in the second field, but we'll get to those as soon as we can. I need to square myself up there. And then, yeah, it is on to the baler again for the day. So that's going to keep us busy. There's about 10 acres to go at. So, again, it won't take us all that long. Oh, come on. Get over there, Andy. There we go. And then we'll be done. So, that's going to keep us going for now. We'll leave it here. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button and join Simulation for the Nation, who very kindly agrees to host everything. And we will see you in the next one. So until then, thank you ever so much for watching. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Most importantly, as always, happy farming.